Hi. Oh my God, it's so cold in Melbourne, but I've got a t-shirt on because my husband went to work and left the heating on, and because I was running around doing shit, I was got hot. So, okay, today we're going to make the step card to fold out, and I'm using the Earthen Textures stamp set and the dies. I've seen this card. I was looking for the fold because I'd seen it somewhere else, and then I saw like Julie Davidson, and there was another lady did one too. So because I'd lost my original recipe, they call it, for the stamping. So let's get started. Okay, I'm just going to turn the camera down. Hope you've all had a good day, or what we're doing here. Okay, let's put that back out of the road a little bit. And we'll. All right, so this is the envelope we're going to make. And the card. Put that over to the side there. There's my glue. This is the stamp pad and the greeting. I've just used on the back a little simple happy birthday. So, okay, I'll just leave that there. And we're going to be using Pretty Peacock and Cajun Craze. And I used the DSP is Pretty Peacock, and then the Cajun Craze, and then I used the designer series paper, which is on sale for 17% at the moment. And today is, in Australia, is free postage all day. I've put my details on the side here for my shop if you want to have a look. If you want a catalogue or talk to me about anything on the Stampin' Up, please feel free. I've put my contacts over there on the side. All right, so let's get cracking. I will get a piece of, I had one lying here and I must have used it because I made another card. I had it all ready and I've used it. So to cut it out, I've got an envelope here that's got all the insides, but did I cut out the card? I think I have, but I might cut one out with you so you can see how it's pretty easy. It looks hard because there's like different pieces, but this is a fake one. It's got a fake piece. It's not all cut by slices. So if you lay it down, it's only small, and this is all in one. Okay, so I'll just show you on this piece of paper. So it's 5.5 by 8. So there's my 5.5. Okay, keep your pieces because you'll use them for the die cutting. And then you swing your arm out. That's the good thing about this. Swing your arm out, and it's 8 inches. This is really simple, and you've got cards left over. I have got 8, yes. All right, I'm just going to fold that down. Okay. All right, and we're going to score it at 5 inches. So your scorers, remember to put your blade down, and your scorers the brown one. So you just give that a couple. 5. Oh, I will have to open it. 6 inches. I don't know if some of you do centimeters, but I don't. I'm an old quilter. So you can convert it. So 5 inches would be 12 and a half. So for 5, 6, and 7, and 6 would be 6 inches would be 5, 15, 16, 17 centimetres, and 7 is 17, 8 centimetres. Oh my God, too confusing for me. All right, so we should have a score at 5. And you can't see them very well. So I'll just put this down for a minute. Okay. I think I've made a mistake at 5 inches. I'm just going to have a double check on this because... Okay. I think I've written that down wrong. So, where's that one? That's correct. You know what? I didn't see it. Oh my goodness, I was panicking because I thought I'd lied to you. I think I was a total bloody twit. Oh, you know, I've you learn to adjust with all the things. And that isn't the one. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Let's do that again, folks, because I'm just going to double check that. So the first one cut was at 3 and 6. Okay. That would be very foolish, wouldn't it? So yeah, 5 and... Hold on, that's what my mistake was. I didn't do that the right way round. Gosh, I'm a goose. At 5. And okay. Right. Oh, rushing myself, really. Okay, so I've already die cut. I'll show you the dies. I don't like to waste time die cutting in front of you because, you know, grass grows faster. But look at these amazing dies that are in there. So this is the leaf, the fan, the pots. Everything's there ready, and you just run them through your die cutting machine, and you come out with all of these. All right. So here we have our card. All right. So we also cut Occasion Craze. We cut 2 times 7 by 5 3/8. So this is going on here. Okay, so but on this we're going to put a piece of this. Everything you take down, oh, that's that one. Okay, so we're going to be placing this one on. Let's have a glue. Okay, now I've used the trees from the DSP, the designer series paper that comes with the earthen elegance. So I'm gluing that one there. Now the white one is going on as well, but first of all I have to give that a stamp. Okay, So I'm just going to get a little bit of scrap because we don't want to stamp over the pot. Let's get the ink out. So we've got the copper and the terracotta, it says on the back, but that's not the colour for Stampin' Up. It's Cajun Craze, which actually to me, yes, is correct. They've said Tahitian. They've said that one. And then we've got the peacock, parakeet peacock. Just won't get it too close. You can see it there. Some stamp blocks. So on mine, I have done the small pot. I'm starting to grab my ink pad. And we've got the small pot and the leaves. Now that's the only stamping we've got today. All right, so I'm going to put the pot on, but I also want to do the leaves so they come out from the pot without. So I'm just doing the top of it. So what I do is I line up my pot. Now that's way too big, as you can see, so I'll bring it out down a bit. I'm going to just put it on some squares. So the pot is going to go to, so it's good to have a pen or a pencil around. So the top will come to there. So I only want my leaves to come to there. So I'm going to aim them a little sideways, and they are in the green. And as you can see, I'm not stamping up the stem because I don't need it, but I also will put that under my line. So if I do get anything, and we'll give it there you go. Oh, what did I do there? I must have touched the ink pad. Well, you know what the good thing about Stampin' Up is when you turn it over, the paper is so solid. Ah, look, I did. Give me a second, folks. That is not good. I don't think there's ever a time I don't get ink on me. All right, so we're going to just put our little cover again over our mark. See the mark? And I'm going to mask it here. Straighten that back up. And I want it. Okay, and we're going to do it again. Isn't that a beautiful colour? All right, I'll just clean that off so I don't end up touching it again. Oh my goodness. Just got this mat. It's Stampin' Up thing, and I've got it in a card case so I can do it. All right, let's put that over there. Now, where's my pot? Here it is. So I'm going to close that because I really don't need any more ink on my fingers. And in my Cajun Craze, I'm still going to use my thing because I don't want it all over my paper. So, okay. And there's our pot. Cleaning it. Oh, it didn't do that very well. Okay, so, oh my goodness, I was saying to myself the other day when I rewatched the video, I say okay too much. It's hard. I know you're going to say or okay, or, but here I go. I'm going to put the little happy birthday. This set comes with all sizes happy birthday, so I might put a little bit bigger than that one because that looks cute. And I'm going to do it in the Cajun Craze because I like it to stand out. Oh, isn't that so beautiful? It is a lovely colour. It's rich. One of my favourite colours with Stampin' Up is Pacific Point, and it's now gone. So every 2 years they change everything, So not really good for your pocket. But anyone buying now, it's great because you get a whole 2 years. And if you're not going to do classes and that, you don't have to have everything. And I'm only a early demonstrator. I've only been doing it a year or so, and just over a year. So I can't, like afford to buy everything at once. I do some classes, and that helps me pay for most of it. I do a sip, snip, and create, which you will find on Nette Falconer Independent Demonstrator Facebook. You will find the class, and it's $45. I make 5 cards online with you. It's in a private group. Nobody else gets to see the cards but you. All right, so our next piece is here, and this is our fake step. So I've got Cajun Craze, and I've got a sort of a fake metallic look here. Oh, my glue's running out, making too many cards. You don't need a lot with this multi-purpose glue. It's very strong. Now on the back of there, I love that colour too. And I really am not a brown or a green person. I don't know why. I think the brown was when I was in a foster home. The foster mother, one of them that was not a very nice lady, she wore brown all the time. Isn't it funny what to hold on to? All right, so let's assemble. We're not going to assemble this piece. We'll just get the others out of the road so we can work along. So we'll put this on. Oh, first of all, we'll add that to it. Just making sure the trees, I use the tree pattern, and that needs to be cut a little bit. The tree pattern is brown, but it is nice. Oh, I was going to turn it the other way. Oh, look, see the other side? It's the grey one there, but oh well, we've got 2 of them in brown. My words are adjust. If you can't do it, just adjust. It's not going to hurt. No one's going to die. And I can tell you what, anyone that gets my cards, I'll keep them. So you can't be doing too much wrong, can you? And happy birthday is going on the back. Okay, that's fun. Now, this one, make sure you got it the right way up. Tip that down a bit because I make sure it hasn't come out. You don't want your glue coming out. You don't want to put too much on. Okay. And see, it's good because it's got a mat. Gives you a bit more definition of your paper. And that sits in there. All right, let's assemble our front piece. Now with this, I've cut them all out. Now if I can get them out. So I've die cut them all with all the pieces I showed you. Now with the fan leaf, it's got some, see the little dent in there? So you've got to go along and fold those in half. Okay. And that just gives it a bit of definition on the, see how it's got see how this one's got, it all sticks out a bit. So you don't really glue this one down, you just put a dimensional in the middle of the back of it, and that allows the leaves to come out. A bit fiddly, isn't it? See? You see now if you've bent the leaves, it comes out like that. So we've got our big pot, and we've got some stems, 2 leaves and 2 colours. we've got a pot head, and we've got a little pattern for this pot. Now I'm just going to bring over my silicone mat and do this. To use our picky tool and get all the, I thought I had all of that out. Sometimes they're little ones. At the end of the day, you just don't get them all. All right, now I'm going to put him across here. I'm just going to double check I've got him on the wrong side. See, they have little, I don't know if it's hard to see that. They have little dents when it cuts out. So you've got to just double check that. And I'm just going to get my little sponger because I don't want a lot of glue on it. Big contraption, this one. Can't buy it anywhere. It's obsolete. It's a piece of sponge and a clip, bull clip. I've still got 2 pieces in there. All right, so I'm just going to dab the ink over the top. All right, put that back in my little container because I don't want that falling. And I put it on my pot around there. And since I've got the glue there, I'm just going to rub the bottom of the pot and try and gather that up. And that's going to go on there. I just clip those edges off. And look at that. There you go. You've got your little pot. Just going to straighten that up. Look at that. With the glue, you've got a few minutes to move it, so you can't see any glue on the back. I'm just going to empty that into my bin and clean off that so I don't stick my card on it. Oh, my whole bench shakes. Something in my house shakes, not my fingernails. Oh, it doesn't look very nice. That's all right. All right, so with the big pot, I was laughing to myself because I thought I was really clever, and I thought, oh, I'm going to use this new metallics stuff, and I'm going to do this fancy, I'm so clever stuff. And as you can guess, I didn't quite get it fancy, but as I say, adjust. I'm just going to quickly give a little bit of colour to my pot, and I don't want too much. Put him up the right way. So he's got a bit of a, no, that's the right way. Let's go. I'll just put a little bit of Cajun craze on him. Not Cajun craze. I'll just clean that off. Now these are need to go in the wash. You can put them in the washing machine, but I just throw it on my other thing. Now what I did, I'm just going to grab it, is I was thinking the metallics, you just got them and you they could go on and you heated them. They weren't the metallics like the embossing. This is just a metallic enamel effects basic and copper. I love the copper. So what I did was, if you can have a look at this, I put it all around. I mean, I didn't like it. So I'm going to show you what I did. I went around. Whoop, fart. Okay. And then I just did some lines. And I thought, oh my God, that is absolute crapola. So, not to be outdone, I got my pick tool, which is not made for this, and I just smeared it around with a feathery looking sort of up the side of the pot. And I thought, oh, that's so cute. See? Just gives the pot a little bit of, I don't know, guts. I'll hold that up a little bit. It's got to just dry for a minute. Just looks like a mess, doesn't it? So while that's drying, I'm going to start with the other stuff. So my big pot will obviously go on this side. Okay, so I will just start with my little pot. He's going to go there. So I need to have, that's going to go there. There, that's still got one. Oh, I think we're going to be cutting, mates. I think we're going to be cutting. Give me a sec. Occasion and some this. I need my little bossy machine. Oh. Now that's good. It gives it time to dry a little bit. Although it's so hard here, so I'm just going to move that out. And so this is the mini boss, and at the moment you can get it in boho blue. I was so upset because I brought this, and then when they brought that advertised, I seem to do this all the time. They advertise and I'm always late. I've got 14-year-olds. I'm busy. So I'm going to cut out. If I can get all this on, I can. I can do it in one go. I don't need that big. I want to have now, where's my dies? I was just showing you them. Where did I put them? Here they are. I didn't put them far. So I would like to cut out this, another leaf, and I would like to cut out another stem. I think I've got, I haven't got one there. Okay, so you just put your dies down, you put your white plate on, your glass plate, your dies. You can glue them down, tape them down with tape if you want, but they're not, these ones aren't too intricate that when anything's going to go wrong. And then we start cranking and the whole table starts going, so hence why I like to cut them all out before. Oh, that's it. Put that down. And there you go. How's that? One more. And I have to use my picky tool there. Don't want to lose your dies. There's one set I love, it's my teacups, and I've lost the lemon slice. That disappoints me because I love the lemon slice. It's good, you can use it with your whiskey ones, anything, and now I've lost it. I've got the stamp, but it's not the same. And I think the teacups are still in, but I'm not buying a whole set just to get one lemon, I can tell you now. All right, so let's have a look at our big guys. Nearly there. I might get everything else on ready so that he doesn't. Okay. So let's get this. Oh, hi Lee. How are you, darling? Hope I don't sound so bad. I got someone that came on with me. I'm so excited. And Lily, I'm going to send you this card because you've come on to say hello. And I thank you very, very much. So this one's going to go out. Now we're going out because it doesn't matter. It's going to go over the card. And this one's going to go on the front like that. So I know where it's going. So I'm going to stand it against there. And I'm going to put a mark here. So that's where my pot's going to go. All right. And I'm going going to cut a little bit of his thing off because he doesn't need to be that long. And he's got to go in here and over there. Now, we are going to use just a dimensional for that, down on the bottom here. Okay, and that's easy enough. And again, we'll just, there he goes. And then I'm going to put the sprig, and I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on the bottom because that's where he'll sit under the pot. And I'll put that behind. Okay. Line them back up again. And my pot. And I'm putting my pot onto dimensionals because that makes it just stand out a little bit. I could have put him up a little higher then, but I'm not moving him because he's stuck. Oh no, actually, you know how I tell you to adjust? Just put your underneath. Lost his leaf. Put up a bit there. And put another one on him. Okay. Now to cover up that little bit of a mess I've made there, I'm actually going to re-glue. I won't send to this one, Lee. I'll keep this one in my little store. How's that? You can't see where I moved him. All right. Now, the big pot. And that's going to go up there, but they're going to go flat. So I'm just going to, that's the back side of them. I want it the other way around. So I'm just going to run a little bit of glue to grab that. Just gently just over there. Okay. Now our big pot, hopefully, oh, he's too big. Okay, we're just going to, oh, look, we got a bit of gold on there. Oh my goodness. It definitely isn't coming to you, Lee. That's coming to me. You can have the nice one. I'm going to cut some of his pot off. And I have to clean my scissors because now I've got gold on them. All right. And I'm going to put the dimensionals down here. This one, let me see how long, one more. Okay. I'm a bit scared to touch it. There you go. I have to wait till he gets a bit dry before I do anything with him. I have another leaf, but I don't really think it needs any more. I think that's enough. We'll do that later. Okay, and so all that's going to happen with this is on the bottom, I'm doing it like a ½ inch in. So I'm just going to put my glue there. And I'm going to just hold that for a few seconds. Okay, so you just hold that for a few seconds and let it set. Wait for the paint to dry. Oh my goodness, it's so cold here. I said to my husband, well, I'm over winter. And he said, you got 3 months to go. And I'm like, no, we've had enough. We've had enough. It's just, I'm over it. Don't do it to me. And then on this side, we're just going to, can you see that? We're going to just put a little bit on here, okay? And that's going to come down. Very carefully go onto the back of that. Okay, so it's not a hard card. It's not at all. So how's that? So Lee, because you're my first one on here, my darling, you get the better one because I made a little balls up in my oh, I forgot some bling. I've got to give it some bling. Which bling did I use? Which ones did I use? I've got gold ones, bronzy ones. I think they're lovely. I had everything in my container. There they are. So these are the brushed metallics. Okay, and I put 2 there and 1 on the other side. So let me get my picky tool. Hopefully it's clean. And I'm going to put a big one down, down here. I'm just going to move it over there with a little one beside it. And I'm going to put, what do we have up the other side? I'm actually going to just put a nice big one up here. So I hope you like it. If you need any supplies, call me. If you want to do my online class, we've still got like a day to book it, but I need to get it in the mail. We might just have to adjust the dates we do it if that's the case. So I hope you like that, and I'll just come back up and say goodbye. So that's the 2 of them, and of course, Lee, you're getting that one because I put a little bit of gold on this one. Look at that. Not good enough. But you know, in carding, it doesn't matter. You just adjust, you do your shit, and that's it. And if people don't like it, I don't think anyone's ever said they didn't like one of my cards. And I've done some funny ones because I've done some green and I don't like it. And the other day I was sitting here playing and I saw a lady make something and I thought, oh, I'll have a go at that. But I sort of didn't like it, so I changed it. The flaps on it were too, you could see too much of the flap that was holding the box up. So there's mine, and it says love and big hugs, but it goes back to front here. So that's what it was, and then I made a belly band. So I like that, but the other one you could see too much. And then the last one I made as well was this one. And you pull the ribbon, right, and you open it up. You open it up, and then open it up, and you have a card. I didn't put a greeting in because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. And then it ties up in a bow again. Okay, guys, nice to see you. Please share with a friend my video and subscribe and like, and I'll be really happy. Thanks so much. Bye.